I tell you, man, some of the stuff I read, man, it is like deadly true. You know what I mean? You can't even be joking when you hear stuff like this. And this is courtesy of the New York Post. Widow hid husband's mummified corpse in home for 18 months. Didn't think he died. Man, thank you, Andrew Court, for bringing us this story. And that's right, that's him right there. The widow kept him in the house for 18 months because she didn't believe her husband was dead. All right, so here we go. A grieving widow kept a mummified corpse of her husband hidden inside her home for 18 months and used a cleaning disinfectant to keep the flesh from rotting. The unidentified woman, who hails from Uttar Pradesh, India, reportedly refused to believe that her spouse had passed away on April 22nd last year. According to the Indian Express, the 35-year-old victim named Vimlesh succumbed to bilateral pneumonia brought on by a COVID-19 infection. However, his distraught wife insisted that he was only in a coma and kept his corpse concealed in a room at their home. She purportedly used Dettol, a popular disinfectant and antiseptic cleaning product, to wipe down his body, which stopped bacteria from growing on the skin. And there we go again. Right? I guess I don't know who that is right there. Officials reported that the man's skin had turned black after being treated with disinfectant, likening the process to that performed on Egyptian mummies. So they think it was the chemicals that turned them dark like that. Okay. The widow also allegedly gave her husband's corpse regular oil massages and sprinkled holy water known as Gangaja over his body in an attempt to awaken him from the coma. An air conditioning unit was also kept running in the room 24 hours a day, with neighbors failing to notice any odor emanating from the home. The Free Press Journal reports that other family members, including Vimlesh's parents and brothers, were also involved in trying to preserve the corpse. Prior to his death, Vimlesh reportedly worked as an income tax officer. His corpse was only uncovered by authorities after his workplace finally lodged an official complaint claiming that he had not been at work since April 2021. So man, that goes Vimlesh right there when he was alive. And he definitely got darker for sure. Prior to his death, Vimlesh reportedly worked as an income tax officer. He allegedly died from complications caused by COVID-19. Man, we sorry to hear that, Vimlesh, man. You know, hearts and prayers go out to your family. And the body was removed from the home last week before being cremated on Friday. Officials reported Vimlesh's skin had turned black from the unusual treatment, likening the process to that which was performed on Egyptian mummies. His body was removed from the home last week before being cremated on Friday. It's reported that his widow and other family members will not face criminal charges over their actions. Wow. Once again, man, I never heard anything like that before. And there you go, man. There you go, after 18 months. So what do y'all think, man? Is that a loving wife? Is that a mourning widow? Man, how do you sum this story up, man? Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And you know what, man? I guess she just couldn't give up her husband, you know? And you know, when we all lose a loved one, man, that is just, it's so hard to say goodbye. It's so terrible, and it's such a sad time. Man, but until the next episode, I say stay safe and shalom.